it going, everyone? It's Big Beefcake, and I'd like to welcome you to this week's episode of Saturday Night Horror. This week we're continuing our Halloween marathon. We'll be watching Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, and Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. As you can see here. Now, I'll be honest with you. Halloween 3, let me just put that out there right off the bat. It's a weird movie, guys. It is freaking weird. Does not have Michael Myers in it. It's the only Halloween movie in the franchise that does not have Michael Myers. It's more kind of explores witchcraft, supernatural things. The premise was after Halloween 2, which you saw in last week's episode, Michael Myers burned to a crisp. That was supposed to be his last appearance. Now, starting with Halloween 3, every Halloween movie after that was supposed to start a different story, kind of like a horror anthology or whatever you want to call it. So Halloween 3 was supposed to be the beginning of that, and it wasn't well received, not at all. People were kind of upset Michael Myers wasn't in it, rightfully so. I'm kind of like a lot of other people, man. I feel like if it wasn't part of the Halloween franchise, if it was its own separate movie, Season of the Witch, people wouldn't hate on it so much. But because it was the Halloween franchise, people were expecting Michael Myers. He wasn't in it, so it's not well received. And it's just a weird movie overall, man. It's really weird. Basically, there's a toy company called Silver Shamrock. They're making Halloween masks. They're real popular. All the kids want them. Now, what the people don't know is it has a little chip in the back of the mask. And Silver Shamrock is planning on playing a commercial to get the kids, put your masks on. It's almost Halloween. And during the commercial, they're sending like some kind of signal that activates the chip in the back of the mask. And if you're wearing a mask, you die. Your face melts or or something. Bugs come out of your face. It's a weird movie. And come to find out that they're using pieces of one of the rocks from Stonehenge inside the chips. It has supernatural powers. It's a weird movie. Yeah, that's all I can say about it. It's just weird. It's not one of my favorites in the franchise. Definitely the one yeah. It's going to be hard to watch through it, but we'll watch it. It's not as bad as the Rob Zombie Halloweens, though. All right. Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. They had to do it, man. The Halloween 3 was so poorly received. The outcry for no Michael Myers was so much they had to bring him back. I'll show you how they bring. Well, let me tell you before we get the clips, because I don't think I'm going to record the whole intro thing. Remember the end of Halloween 2, Michael Myers was burned alive. He collapsed on the floor and was still burning. Apparently that didn't kill him. That just, it burned him severely, and he's been in a coma for 10 years. Had to do something to bring him back, right? But it's a good thing they did, man. Because Halloween 3 was just weird. Halloween 4, Return of Michael Myers, back in his rightful place. So we're going to watch Halloween 3, Halloween 4, and for our meal, I'm going to make a lemon pie with graham cracker crust. Oh yeah. I'm going to make roasted Parmesan Asparagus. Never had it before. Going to try it. And I'm going to make Boneless Fried Chicken. Now, I've only tried to make fried chicken one time. It was years ago, and it was a disaster. Hopefully, this won't be, because I got a craving for some fried chicken. I just don't like the bones in it. So, boneless fried chicken, roasted Parmesan asparagus, and a lemon pie for dessert. And, of course, an ice cold Coke. So, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and go to the kitchen. I'm going to do the pie and the asparagus early, so that tonight, all we have to do is just the fried chicken. So, let's go into the kitchen, and let's get this food started, guys. Alright, everyone. First, we're going to make our lemon pie. We have our ingredients here. We have some yellow food coloring just to make it look like lemon. Kind of silly, I know. We have frozen concentrate. We're going to make lemon juice with it. We have sweetened condensed milk, non-evaporated. Ready-made graham cracker crust. And we're going to need 3 egg yolks. First thing we're gonna do is get these. No, you know what? First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make the lemon juice with this frozen concentrate. And we're going to use 4 cans of cold water mixed with this concentrate. Now, I've never used frozen concentrate to make lemon juice before, so we'll see how it turns out. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Alright, and there's our frozen concentrate. That looks kind of weird, but whatever. And you see how the tripod set up. I was going to try to film inside the leftovers. I was going to try to film inside the pitcher, but wasn't working out. So we need 4 cans of water, so we're just going to fill this can up 4 times, dump it in there. Alright, there's 1 can. I feel like I should have the count on Sesame Street's voice. 1 can, 2 cans, oh. Here's our 2nd can of water. And just forget I did that sorry impression. And we're going for can number 3 here. Now, of course, I'm using cold water, because the leftover juice, I'm going to drink it and see how it tastes. And here's 4. And we'll turn the water off in a minute. Alright, there's 4 cans of water. Alright, let's go turn the sink off. Don't want to keep the water running too long. And let's move the tripod out of the way before I trip and bust my ass. And we're just going to stir up this water and this concentrate. I'm going to stir it up real nice and make some lemon juice. Crush it a little bit and stir it up. Oh yeah. Like I said, I've never made any kind of juice with frozen concentrate, so this is the first. I'm like a frozen concentrate virgin, if you will. I'm actually kind of excited to see how this is going to taste. That should be good enough. Let me take a sip here. Wow. That is some sour lemonade. Whoo, boy. Yeah, wow. It's good, but damn, it was sour. And we're going to take half a cup of it, and we're going to put it in another bowl here. Actually, we're going to set that to the side. Yeah, we'll just put that to the side now. Half a cup of lemon juice from concentrate. Now I'm going to separate the egg yolks from the egg whites. We just need 3 egg yolks. Alright, we've got our 3 egg yolks. And we're just going to kind of stir them around here. Just whisk them together. Okay, we finished whisking. I couldn't do it one-handed, man. The whole bowl was moving around. Next, we're going to put in our sweetened condensed milk. 14-ounce can. And that looks like glue, man. That is thick. I've never used condensed milk before. Look at that. That ain't milk, brother. I don't know what that is, but that ain't milk. But alright, we got our condensed quotation fingers milk in there. And we're going to add our half a cup of lemon juice from concentrate. And last but not least, we're going to put some yellow food coloring in there. That's not yellow. Or maybe it is yellow. It'll be yellow when we're done stirring it up. I don't know. That looks orange to me. Of course, it looks orange in the container. Should have looked first. Dumbass. Awesome start to the day. Alright, this is our ready-made graham cracker pie crust. I've mixed all of our ingredients together, and guess what? It was yellow. Yeah, we're just going to pour this in here. I thought it at least reached the top of the crust, but whatever. Alright. We're ready to put this in the oven. Yeah, it's 12:15 in the afternoon. Told you we're going to start a little early. Of course, I forgot to preheat the oven before I started. And 325, we're going to go ahead and preheat it. And when it's done, we'll put that pie in the oven. Alright, the oven's preheated, and we're ready to put this lemon pie in there. Now, I put a cookie sheet in there to set this pie on. Alright, I just feel more comfortable putting it on a pie sheet, or a cookie sheet, excuse me. Alright, 325 degrees, and check this out. We're going to cook it for 30 minutes. If it needs to go longer, we'll put it in longer.
It's the final countdown.
Alright, it's been 30 minutes, and we're going to take this pie out. See what we're dealing with. Wow, that is not done. That is still liquid. Longer it is. Alright, so I put it in for another 20 minutes. It's much better now. That first 30 minutes, it was still pure liquid. So yeah, we're done now. Alright everyone, next we're going to make our roasted Parmesan asparagus. And here's our ingredients. We have olive oil cooking spray, garlic powder, Mediterranean sea salt, grated Parmesan cheese, and of course fresh asparagus. Now first thing I want to do is cut off the hard ends at the bottom there. So we'll go ahead and cut those off. Don't want any hard end trying to chew on the hard ends. Alright, I've cut them down. Asparagus is good to go. And there's the pie. And I'm going to preheat the oven before I start this time. Yes, I remembered. I'm going to preheat it to 400. It's already at 325. And look at that pie, man. Alright, asparagus is ready. And we're going to put it in this cooking tray here. Cooking dish, baking dish, some kind of dish. These Pyrex ones are pretty cool, man. It's got the lid and everything. First thing we'll do is we're going to spray it down with the olive oil cooking spray. Shake it up real good. And that's it. We've got that sprayed down. Next is to put the asparagus in the tray. So let's go ahead and put this in. Just grab a handful here and lay them out. And I will be right back. Alright. Got our asparagus in the tray. Or dish. Good lord. Dish. And what we're going to do now is we're going to spray them one more time. We're going to spray the actual asparagus with the olive oil cooking spray. Like so. Yeah, we're going to sprinkle some Parmesan cheese on it. Alright, just a little bit of cheese up there, not too much. And we're going to put some sea salt on it. If I could find the hole here. Can't find the hole. Alright. There we go. Get some sea salt on it just like that. It's looking good. Just a little bit more. And lastly, we're going to sprinkle some garlic powder up there. Garlic powder is awesome. Garlic salt, not so much because it's so much stronger. That's good to go, man. See, the oven has reached 400 degrees already. So we're going to put this asparagus in the oven. And this is not going to take long at all. Not at all. Alright, just sit it down on that stove. Oven, stove, whatever. And we're going to leave it in there for 12 minutes. That's it. So 12 minutes and we'll come back and check on the asparagus.
It's the final countdown.
Alright, it's been 12 minutes, so we're going to take this asparagus out. Let's go ahead and turn the oven off. See, it's 1:39 p.m. Been at it for a little over an hour. Oh yeah, that smells awesome too. Look at that. Now, I'm not going to taste this right now. I'm going to wait till tonight when we finish everything. But yeah, that looks good. Alright everyone, it's been a few hours. It's been about 10 hours now. So, I had plenty of sleep. Ready to go cook this chicken, watch this movie. Here's our ingredients for a boneless fried chicken. First, we have our boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Got 5 eggs for our egg wash. We're going to dip the chicken in the egg wash before our coating. And for our spices, black pepper, red pepper, garlic powder, lemon pepper, paprika, sea salt. And instead of flour, we're going to use panko breadcrumbs. Yes, sir. The first thing we do is we're going to make our egg wash. We'll crack these eggs and just stir them all up. Alright, we've got our egg wash ready. This is what we're going to dip our chicken into before we dip it in our breadcrumbs and spices. So now we're going to make our actual rub, I guess you would say. Spice rub. So let's do this. Alright, we have panko breadcrumbs. Probably need more if I'm going to use all 6 pieces. I don't know yet. Next is black pepper. And I always have the hardest time getting black pepper to come out of the container. I don't know why. Like, black pepper just hates me for some reason. Well, that should be good. Got it all over the counter, too. Look at that. And a little bit more. Just a little bit of black pepper. Not too much. Alright, next we have crushed red pepper. Now, I'm just throwing this all together, man. I looked in the spice cabinet and picked out what I thought would be awesome on some chicken. So we'll find out, dude. We'll find out. So get our crushed red pepper in there. Again, just a tiny little bit of red pepper. Just a tiny bit. Alright, next up we have garlic powder. I love garlic powder. Oh yeah, just a tiny little bit. Alright, next is our lemon and pepper seasoning. I've never tried this. Looked pretty good, sounded pretty good, smelled pretty good. So I figured, why not? Oh yeah. Just a little bit more. Oh yeah. Alright, next we're going to put in some paprika. And paprika is awesome. Now, if you buy a can of sliced new potatoes and fry them in butter and paprika, it is awesome. Alright, next we're going to put in some sea salt. It's actually the first time I've ever used sea salt. I usually used iodized salt, but never sea salt. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we're just going to mix this all up. I'll be right back. I can't do this one-handed. Alright, we've got it mixed up. Smells good. Got our egg wash. Got our spices. Now it's time to cut this chicken open and get them breaded. Yeah, it is 11:03 p.m. Now we started a little after 10, so got our big pan heating up. We're gonna fry these in vegetable oil. Now I did have a deep fryer at one time, but man, we used it so much it just ended up breaking. Haven't bought a new one since. So we're just gonna let this vegetable oil get hot. One of these days I'm going to be done cooking before 11, and we're going to watch a movie around 10 or 11. And our chicken opened up here. Now, since I'm doing this one-handed, I'm going to have some hot dog tongs here. Now, hold the camera with one hand, try to do this with the other. And just cover our chicken in the egg wash here. And this will help the breadcrumbs and spices stick to the chicken. I probably should have used a bigger, yeah, I definitely should have used a bigger bowl. This is going to be kind of tricky. Yeah, definitely need a bigger bowl. Okay, so anyway, I got a bigger bowl. Cover these up with the breadcrumbs and spices, and they're frying right now. So we'll check back on them periodically. This is the first time I've, okay, frying again. I was going to say it's the first time I used breadcrumbs, but it hasn't. I used Italian breadcrumbs on my tomatoes that turned out horrible. Alright, so these are the dishes I have to wash. And if you notice, the pan that I was frying the chicken in is in the sink. I threw the chicken away. I did not like how it turned out. Or how it was looking at all. It didn't look good at all. Hey, kitty. So, folks, the chicken is a massive failure. So we're just going to go ahead and get our drink here.
Never, never fun, there's always Coca-Cola, yeah. Coca-Cola, always Coca-Cola.
Yeah, as I said, the chicken was horrible, and I'm so irritated, I'm not even going to try the pie and the asparagus right now. So we have our drink. We have no meal. And here we have our main menu for Halloween 3. God, that chicken is so, ugh. I'm a little irritated right now. Yeah, this is Halloween 3. As I said in the intro, weird movie. Pretty cool title screen, though. It's got some funky music in the background. Yeah, so I'm sorry, guys. No meal tonight. Yeah, like I said, that fried chicken just did not look good when I was cooking it, so I just abandoned ship. Alright, we've got our ice cold Coke. No meal. We have Leia hanging out with us. All we need to do is turn off the last light in the house and start watching some Halloween. Alright, here we go. Alright, guys, enjoy these clips from a very weird movie. Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Alright, in our first clip, that guy pouring gasoline on himself just killed someone in a hospital. And now he lights himself on fire and his car explodes. I guess he didn't want to get caught. Now later on you'll find out why this isn't so weird. It seems weird now that a guy would light himself on fire and blow himself up, but you'll see why later on. He killed someone in the hospital who apparently saw something he wasn't supposed to see or heard something he wasn't supposed to hear. Who knows? We will find out later on in the movie, though. Like I said, this is a weird one, folks, so just hang on to your butts. Alright, in this clip, we're going to get our first look at the chip on the back of the mask I was talking about in the intro. I can't remember how, man, because somehow she has one of the chips. And I swear, I've been watching this movie, and I, for the life of me, can't remember how she got it. But on the floor, that is the chip that goes in the back of the mask. So, of course, you know, she's being curious, checking it out. You know what they say about curiosity killing the cat? Yeah. Now this is a brain fart, if I ever seen one. She's going to start digging in the circuits with a hairpin. I'll check this out. Oh, right in the mouth. It misfires. It shoots her right in the mouth. He's getting laid and she's getting fried. Look at that. Ugh. Yeah, so that's how they kill you when they send a signal during the commercials, and I guess that laser kills you while you're wearing a mask, and of course the bugs come out of your face. Now that's going to happen to all the kids wearing a mask, just remember that. Alright, here we have another weird clip. This is Tom Atkins, our main character. He's actually in the town that the toy factory is based in, and all the residents of the town are just weird. They act weird, they look weird, and you're going to find out why. And you're going to find out why that dude lighting himself on fire wasn't as bad as you thought it was. Oh, man. That's right, folks. They're all robots. The entire town's citizens are robots, except for our main bad guy. You haven't seen him yet. And the guy that lit himself on fire at the beginning of our clips was indeed a robot himself. As is this fine gentleman throwing Mr. Tom Atkins around. Oh yeah. That did no good. I told you, man, this Halloween 3 is just freaking weird, dude. I mean, just a weird movie altogether. Now, he doesn't know that man's a robot yet, but he's about to find out. They just punched through his, I guess, circuits and... yeah. It gets weirder, folks. Hold on to your butts. Alright, the only redeeming factor of watching Halloween 3 is spending time with Kitty. The kitty. The kitty cat. She's been with us for all 12 episodes of Saturday Night Horror. Such a big baby. I don't think I can make it through this movie without Kitty Cat being here. She's probably about to take a nap anyway. But Kitty Streak is alive and well. Alright. That's the commercial they're going to play. That's going to activate the switch in the mask. Now you're about to see what it's going to do to all the kids that are wearing the mask when this commercial comes on. So, just remember, kids all around the world have these masks, and this is what's going to happen to them on Halloween when they watch this commercial. They're actually doing a demonstration. That's our main villain there. As he says, this is a demonstration. So, this is the fate of all children and everyone else wearing a silver shamrock mask on Halloween night watching this commercial. That's the chip in the back there. Yep, here we go. Happy Halloween, kid. And there's the bugs. Now he's got the most relaxed reaction ever. Now she passes out and faints. Now he's got snakes coming out of his face. Look at Tom Atkins. Look at that, man. Worms, roaches, crickets, giant snake, rattlesnake at that. Now he's stuck in the room with a rattlesnake, which you can imagine it's not going to end well for him. Oh, he's dead. He's sitting there smiling. Oh, boy. Now, they actually have the Silver Shamrock jingle on YouTube. It's hilarious, man. I encourage you to go to YouTube and type in Silver Shamrock jingle or Silver Shamrock theme. It's hilarious. But yeah, that's what's going to happen to everyone who wears a Silver Shamrock Halloween mask while they watch that commercial. Alright, this is near the end of the movie now. Tom Atkins is about to destroy their facility, the entire Silver Shamrock toy factory. Yeah, it's about to go crazy in just a minute. Now he knows he's screwed. Look at him. That is actually a piece of Stonehenge where they've been chipping away pieces and putting it in the chips on the back of the masks. Now he knows it's all over. He knows he's screwed. So he just applauds them for stopping them. Well, check this out. Oh, right in the head. Now, of course, the glare on the camera covers it up, but his face is fried. And now the factory starts exploding. All the masks are being destroyed. Piece of Stonehenge is being destroyed. Everything's being destroyed. Kind of feel like Oprah Winfrey. You're being destroyed. You're being destroyed. Everything's being destroyed. And they drive away. Now he's going to try to get to a phone and tell the TV stations not to play the commercial. Alright, this is our last scene for Halloween 3. He's actually on the phone with the TV station trying to tell them not to play the commercials and take them off the air. As you can see, all the kids in their silver shamrock masks, if they watch the commercial, they'll end up like our little friend in the bunker. So he's screaming at whoever he's on the phone with at the TV station to turn the commercials off and stop playing them. And they're actually listening to him. They're stopping it and putting a technical difficulty screen up there. And so they try a third channel. And son of a bitch, they didn't stop playing it on the third channel. That's right, folks. It's still playing. All the kids around the world that are watching right now with a mask on, they're dying right now. He's screaming, turn it off, stop it, stop it, stop it. Twisted ending. All the little kids die. That was Halloween 3, guys. Alright, this is what I've been waiting for. This is our main menu for Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. So we got the Halloween theme playing in the background, which to this day still creeps me out. That is Michael's niece, Jamie. Jamie is actually the daughter of Laurie Strode, played by Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween 1 and 2. So yes, Laurie Strode had a daughter sent to foster care. We found out why years and years later in Halloween H2O. The official explanation is she died in a car crash. We'll see if that's true or not later on. So yeah, Michael Myers has a niece, little Jamie. So in this movie, he's going to be going after her. Alright, in this clip, remember the intro I said Michael Myers was in a coma for 10 years? He's actually being transferred from this sanitarium to another one. He's still in a coma now, badly burned. As we all know, Michael Myers can't die, man. So they're transferring him out of there. And the main doctor, or whatever you want to call him with that sanitarium, is definitely glad to see Michael Myers go. Now, they had him locked in the basement in a cell, even though he's in a coma. They had this guy locked up. He's that brutal. So they're off to transport Michael Myers to another sanitarium. And right now they're talking about it. They're discussing if he has any family, and he's saying, yeah, he has a niece in his hometown of Haddonfield. And Michael hears that. That's how he wakes up. He hears that he has a niece. Kind of weird, but hey, if it brings him back, I'm good with it. And here we go. Oh, man. So Michael Myers is back. Alright, and here we have Dr. Loomis. He didn't die at the end of part 2 either. He just got severely burned, and now he walks with a limp and a cane. He's actually on his way to Haddonfield. He found out about Michael and the ambulance crashing, so he figures Michael's on his way to Haddonfield to go after whoever. And he came across this truck stop to get gas, and everyone's dead. And then he realizes Michael is in there with him. Yep. That was kind of a cool scene right there. Now he's telling Michael, he's asking him, why did you wait 10 years? Why are you going out now? And he's begging him not to go to Haddonfield, which is his hometown. He's basically saying that if you want another victim, take me, but don't go to Haddonfield. Leave those people alone. Let them be in peace. Then he just says, screw it. Well, he actually said GD, but, you know. And Michael's just that fast. He's gone. He's faster than a speeding bullet in this movie. Well, in this scene, anyway. So now Dr. Loomis is all confused. He's going out looking for Michael because he couldn't have gotten far. You would think. Now he's screaming for Michael to come out. And Michael's in the truck. Duh. Now, Eagle Eye Loomis apparently missed every single shot he pulled off. And that's Loomis's car, so he's got no ride. And Michael Myers is on his way back to Haddonfield, Illinois. Start another reign of terror. He's going to go after his niece now. And Dr. Loomis just looks defeated. Alright. In this scene, we have a guy working on a tiger. He's working on a power grid, I guess you would call it. And he sees something on the corner of his eye. And unluckily for him, it's Michael Myers. So he's yelling at him, this is private property, no trespassing, I'm going to call the cops. You see, Michael Myers' mask is just a little different in this movie than it was in part 1 and 2. A little creepier. So now this dude says he's going to call the cops, and he tells Michael Myers, don't even think about moving. Big mistake. Yeah, this guy's not going to last long. Now watch this strength. Just throws him into the, I guess, conductors, transistors. I don't know what you would call those. Anyway, dude's frying. And he's knocking out power for the entire town at the same time. So, bad deal for everyone involved except for Michael. So now the town has no power and Michael Myers is on the way. Alright, that is the lovely Kathleen Kinmont. She had a scene earlier, I couldn't film it. Don't want to get banned from YouTube. Let you use your imagination. And the cop that she thought was sitting in the chair is right there dead. And look at that. So Michael Myers sitting in the chair, setting her up. And right through the wall. He just admires his work and goes on about his business. Alright. Now in this scene, you see Jamie and her foster sister. And Michael Myers is after them. That's her boyfriend, or he was, until he started screwing Kathleen Kinmont, but, you know, whatever. And of course his gun jams up. I mean, why wouldn't it? It's a horror movie. So he's yelling at them to get up in the attic, and he's trying to load his gun to shoot Michael Myers. Which, if you watch the first 2 movies, that's not gonna work. And Michael's just taking his time, man. The whole time, he's not even keeping his eye on Michael. He's worried about that gun, and there's Mike. Just like it's nothing. Now, she's sitting there screaming at him. Little Jamie's like, let's get out of here. You know, I'm with Jamie, man. Ooh. Yeah, man. This guy has no chance, man. He's through. He's through and he doesn't even know it. Look at that. Man, he's just gonna squeeze his head. Now I'm assuming he popped it up. I don't know. Maybe he popped and burst his head off. I have no idea. Alright, so in this scene, Jamie and her sister Rachel have... Is her name Rachel? Good luck. I've been watching the movie all night. I can't remember her name. That's what happens when you get old, folks. You forget the simple things just that quick. I want to say her name was Rachel. God, it's embarrassing. Anyway, they went up in the attic and escaped onto the roof. And here comes horror movie 101. The slip and fall for no reason. They always slip and fall in horror movies, man, for no reason. It's like they trip and fall over nothing. And this chick is no different. I don't know exactly what their plan was. They just got on the roof and started climbing away. And of course, Michael Myers is going after him. Now they're slipping and sliding everywhere, and look at Michael. No problem at all walking across the roof. Now she's telling Jamie to get to the chimney. Boom. Now, is it just me or does Michael look kind of chubby in this movie? I don't know. I know in one of the movies, the actor playing Michael Myers put pads underneath the suit to try to make him look bulkier. This might have been it. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But yeah, she's going to try to lower Jamie down to the ground while Michael Myers is coming after her. Now she's hanging on for dear life. And it's kind of funny that she's hanging on and Michael still can't hit her. I'm like, come on, dude. And she falls, of course. Alright, this is later on. Rachel and Jamie have escaped Michael Myers. They got in with a bunch of local boys here who were going to hunt down Michael Myers, but decided that was not the best idea. And somehow Michael was on the truck the whole time. Now, he obviously was underneath somewhere, or he just teleported, who knows. But he's in the bed of the truck, just killing these guys. Don't know how he got on the truck, but hey. And they just roll out. I like how he's just tossing them out. No effort whatsoever. And that man's name is Earl. Or that man's name was Earl. Not anymore. Ooh. Ah. Rip poor Earl's neck open. She just dumps Earl out of the truck. Look at this. Damn, Earl. Wow. So now Rachel's driving the truck with Jamie inside, and Michael is on the roof of the truck. Still slashing away. Or trying to grab her, excuse me. I thought he had his knife with him. All this just to kill his little niece. Now, why would he go after his niece, you ask? They don't really explain it until Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. They explain why he's supposedly immortal, why he goes after his siblings. And then the movie after that, they completely cancel that out. So, Halloween, Curse of Michael Myers is not canon. So, but we'll get into that next week, man. This is this week. And you see Michael just go sliding off the truck. And now all of a sudden he has his knife. Now, she's got the same idea I would have. She's just gonna run his ass over. Yeah, Michael just stands there. Of course, she keeps going. Alright, this is our last clip from Halloween 4. Rachel has crashed the truck. Michael Myers is still on the ground, and little Jamie has walked up to him. And for some reason, she grabs his hand like she feels sorry for him. Now they're screaming at Jamie to get away from him. And he sits up like the Undertaker. Undertaker stole it from Michael Myers. Now the police force and the local lynch mob, I guess you'd call them, are just shooting up Michael Myers. And of course, he falls through the ground. He actually fell through a mining shaft that is caving in on him. So he fell who knows how many hundreds of feet down into the ground. And the whole thing collapses and caves in on him. So yeah, he is buried. But as we all know, that's not going to stop him, man. So this is the aftermath. Rachel and Jamie are back with their parents, or Jamie's foster parents, I should say. Old Dr. Loomis. Poor guy. You see his scars from the explosion in part 2. Now he thinks Michael's dead. He says Michael Myers is buried in hell where he belongs. So yeah, it's been a long night for these folks. Excuse me. And Jamie's mom, she's gonna start up a hot bath for Jamie. And then we have this weird little scene. And someone picks up a pair of scissors. And puts on a mask just like the original Halloween. The opening scene for Halloween 1. Now you're probably thinking, what in the world is going on? Just watch this. Now I hear a scream. Her mom is screaming, Dr. Loomis. That's right. Old Jamie grabbed the scissors and killed her foster mom. And Dr. Loomis, he's screaming, no, no. And now the Halloween theme is playing. So it's almost like the evil Michael Myers has possessed his niece. So now all the evil and killer instinct is inside her now. So another cool twisted ending right there. That was awesome. So that was Halloween 4, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Alright, guys. That was Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, and Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. I told you Halloween 3 was weird, man. It's a weird-ass movie. I'll be honest with you. I did not enjoy Halloween 3. It was like a chore to watch it, honestly. I was just sitting there. I kept looking at the clock, checking the time on the movie. Like, oh, God, it's almost over. I can't wait. Yeah, just a weird movie overall. But they wanted to try something new. They wanted to do something different. Didn't work out. So they brought back Michael Myers in Halloween 4, Return of Michael Myers. And it's a good thing for us all, man. I enjoyed Halloween 4. It's kind of weird, though. He was in a coma for 10 years, and the only reason he woke up is because he heard the paramedics saying that he had a niece. But hey, if it brings him back, I'm okay with it. There was a scene in there I didn't record. I was running out of space on the phone. Now, if you remember the one scene where Michael Myers threw the utility guy through the wires and the power grid went out, knocked out all the power in the town. There's a scene later on in the movie in the sheriff's house where his daughter is actually making coffee for everyone. She's boiling the water on the stove, but the power's out. There's no electricity. Yeah. So that was a boo-boo they made. And it's pretty funny because Kathleen Kidmont is in Halloween 4, and I knew I recognized her from somewhere, and then it hit me. She was on the Lorenzo Lamas show Renegade, old show from the early 90s. It's corny, but it's kind of cool, man. So check it out. That's where I recognized her from. So anyway, Halloween 3 and Halloween 4 are done. The fried chicken was an epic failure, disaster of massive proportions. I will not be doing fried chicken ever again. I've decided to give up on that. I did later on have some pie and asparagus. They were good. Ice cold Coke was awesome. But that chicken, man, I just didn't like the way it was looking. And I didn't want to waste any more time with it. I wanted to watch the movie, so you know what? Screw the chicken. Lesson learned. Next week, I don't know what I'm going to be making. It won't be fried chicken. So, we'll see, man. I might just keep it simple, get a frozen pizza. Who knows? Well, yeah. Halloween 3, I'm going to have to give that a thumbs down, man. I don't know. If I'm watching a movie, it shouldn't feel like a chore, you know? I want to enjoy the movie, and I couldn't enjoy it. I just kept looking at the time, waiting for it to end. Halloween 4, I'll give it a thumbs up, because I'm a huge Michael Myers fan. I'm glad he came back. So, it was just fun, man. It was some different things going on there, but it was fun nonetheless. There we go. There's the light. Camera keeps darkening up. Alright, guys, so that was this week's episode of Saturday Night Horror. Next week, we'll continue our Halloween marathon. We'll be watching Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers, and Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. Now, I've only seen that one time, and it attempts to explain why Michael Myers is immortal and, where he gets his powers and everything from. And in the very next movie, they forgot all about it. So it's not canon at all, which is kind of weird, but hey, we'll watch it nonetheless, man. So next week, Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. For our meal, who knows? There will be an ice cold Coke involved, though. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Again, I'm sorry about the chicken, man. Fried chicken and I just don't get along, apparently. Beefcake was not meant to cook fried chicken. Besides that, hope you enjoyed this episode. I enjoyed watching Halloween 4. Can't say the same about Halloween 3. Sorry, Tom Atkins. And I hope you join me next week. Not next week, but the week after, I'll be on vacation. So, I'll get back to making some video game videos. Some gameplay videos. I know this is called Big Beefcake Gaming, and lately there hasn't been any gaming at all. There will be. Not next week, but the week after, I'll actually have time to play some games during the day. See my recent video game pickup video. We'll do some videos on that. I got a green screen too, man. I'm going to try it out. It wasn't I wasn't really paying attention when I bought it. I did not realize how large it was. So, yeah. I got to find somewhere to put it. So we'll try that out. I promise you I'll have some video game gameplay videos. And next week, Halloween 5, Halloween 6. I hope you join me, man. I enjoy doing this series. Hope you enjoy it too, and we'll see you then, guys. So, have a good week. Take care. Be safe. Enjoy yourselves. Thanks for watching.